The way that I think about mindfulness and the way that the research really speaks to it is that this is something for everybody, because in a word, it's about being more awake in life. It's about being more present in life. It can have to do with meditation and doing a meditation practice and managing your wandering mind. It can have something to do with meditation and building up a practice of meditation. But that's not the biggest picture. That actually helps us to become more mindful, but that's not the main point. The main point is to be more present and awake in our daily life. And researchers have defined mindfulness. Researchers gathered in the early 2000s to come up with an operational definition of what is this thing called mindfulness. There's all this talk about it and all these different prolific people, whether Dalai Lama or Thich Nhat Hanh or Jon Kabat-Zinn or Jack Kornfield or Tara Brach. Everybody has their own definition. So what is it? Because everyone changes it a little bit. These researchers scoured the literature and they came up with a two-part definition for what mindfulness really is. And I think this is really helpful for us. They said that mindfulness is the self-regulation of our attention. And then second, having an attitude of curiosity, openness, and acceptance. Now that's very different than us saying that we have to sit down and meditate for 45 minutes, or we have to get certain syllables from a guru in a different country, or we have to take total control of our mind. Instead, it's something that's, again, it's for everybody. So to self-regulate our attention, what does that mean? That first part of the definition. It means to take a little bit more control of what you're focusing on. So I might bring my attention to your face, Jill. I might bring my attention to our interview, and hopefully I am. A person might bring their attention to the water they're drinking, bring their attention to their body as they walk. That's mindfulness, and feeling the pacing of your body, each step touching the ground. That's taking some control, self-regulation of your attention. Or, of course, you can bring your attention to your in-breath and to your out-breath. You can bring it to a candle flame. You can bring it to the smile on your child's face. And then what do we do with that attention once we bring it to that stimulus? We have this attitude of curiosity, openness, and acceptance, which is the researchers' words, not mine. So curiosity meaning to be interested in that thing that you're focused on, be interested in that smile, to express a sense of exploration and curiosity with the tree that you're looking at. And a sense of openness. We don't know always what's going to happen in our unfolding moment-to-moment experience. So it's about having an openness to it. There might be some stress and difficult pieces going on in our life. So how do we be open to that experience and to learning from that? And then acceptance. Acceptance does not mean that we want the experience to be there or that we approve of it. It's that we can accept it as it is in this particular moment, because we know that things are always slightly changing over and over again, sometimes slightly, sometimes pretty big. So if we use that definition, that can help us to sort of, in a way, normalize what mindfulness really is, and then therefore use it to our advantage, because it's a skill, it's a trait, it's a state. So some people have the trait of mindfulness stronger than others. Doesn't matter if you do or you don't. Either way, you can build your own mindful attention better. And it's a state because, we're mindful for a few seconds. Phenomenological research shows that we're only mindful on average for about 5 to 7 seconds. So even these great guru meditators, they might be mindful for longer than 7 seconds, but it's not like they're mindful their whole life. Nobody on the planet is fully, perfectly mindful. We're always dipping in and out, fading out and unaware and lost in our thinking and distractedness, and then we come back. That can be really important for us to remember, that there's no perfect mindfulness.